everybody, it's Chris Sims here from ComicsAlliance.com with Caleb Gollner back in action for one special time. And we are here with the cast of Power Rangers Super Megaforce. I am so excited. Let's go! You know that we do the internet's best coverage of Power Rangers from dudes in their 30s.
Sure. 29, bro. Come on.
Well, you're not there anymore. It's just me now. It's just me holding down the fort. But guys, for anyone who doesn't know you on site like we do, please introduce yourselves. We'll start with the Red Ranger.
Hello, I am the Red Ranger. My name is Andrew Gray, and I play Troy on Super Megaforce.
My name is Zane Risk. I'm the Black Ranger.
Hey, I'm Cameron Gibo. We're here now. Gibo, and I'm the new Silver Ranger on Power Rangers Super Megaforce.
Hi, I'm John Mark Loudermilk. I play Noah, the Blue Ranger.
Hi, Sierra Hannah, yellow. Christina, pink.
It's like short. It's short.
I like that.
Christina, pink!
Hashtag
Round
red.
off.
So, the premise of Super Megaforce is, as we talked about last year when it was getting ready to come out, you guys can turn into the Power Rangers from the past. It's a big legacy show. The legendary Rangers show up. What I've noticed watching the show is that the Rangers have a lot of personality in this season when they're in the suits. Has that kind of affected the way that you guys play the Rangers when they're out of the suits? Like, I know that the Red Ranger is a little bit flashier with the sword and the pistol. Obviously, the green Super Megaforce Ranger, very comedic.
It was a huge switch. I went from Go Save Black, which was very stern. In the show, he's a serious brother, brother and sister relationship kind of thing. And he's got this very stoic stance. And he's a real BA. And then you get to Green, and he's a total goofball. So in terms of ADR, I had to find a way to make the goofball stuff still work for the way the stern stuff worked in the first season.
I think just everybody in general cast in written into the show is just more comfortable in themselves.
Yeah.
You know, there's more depth, there's more freedom, and we have a better alliance.
Did it change the way that you guys played the characters at all? Because I know that the pink Gokaiger is very, very delicate and very formal with what she does, and yellow is obviously much more, I guess, angry.
Especially
very angry.
I want to say angry, she's just aggressive.
Aggressive and tough. Not really angry.
But there's intention behind it.
Yeah. Well, I know what I want, and I get irritated if I don't get it right. If I don't do it right. So I think that's pretty much how my character's in the show, though. So it didn't really affect me in any way between the suit and non-suit.
No word.
I didn't say with you.
Because that's a no for my first question. It's all no.
That's all.
Well, I think it probably affected me the most because going from the first season to this season, I turn into this, I get all this courage, and then I get crazy with two swords, and it gets nuts, and so the third episode, I'm fighting in the bamboo forest trying to find my bravery, and it gets really crazy, and
No, I was there.
you were there, you fell asleep, but for me it changed because I had to, as a character, kind of grow and be stronger for everyone, kind of be there for everyone, and definitely be more brave, even though I'm always looking down on myself, but I still have to be brave.
I think you had the most character growth.
Yeah, well, I think everyone had character.
Well, yeah, but yours is just.
Yeah, I think it just really changed, so I think Blue definitely changed a lot, it was really cool though, it changed for the good, so yeah.
And then in Gokaiger, I know Silver Ranger is quite flamboyant.
Yes.
He's very
Show
flamboyant.
him. Show him. Come on.
No, but Orion, in the first two episodes that you guys have seen me in, I'm very serious and I'm devastated and I have kind of a revenge thing going on in my head, and but you'll see that I open up and I kind of, I guess the suit allows me to be my true self, be Orion's true self. But I do, or the character progresses in person as well throughout the series, throughout these next few episodes. So I become less serious and we become better friends, and you see more of who Orion really is.
The shopping
Definitely had one of those.
We were
Orion
just
had
seeing
one
how
of
it's one of our.
He jumped on out of nowhere. He had one of those bad like just the way that he killed, you know what I'm talking about with your what's it called?
The trident.
The trident. That was so sick. He just blew us all out of the water.
It's so hard to avoid that.
It's good. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Now, along the same lines, do you guys ever get jealous of the way the other characters are built? Like, do you ever think like, oh man, I wish I had that Orion's tragic backstory, or I wish I got to do the.
I think we all want to do it.
We all wanted Orion's mantelpiece, if you can even call it that. His big.
The big one with all the faces on it.
Oh.
The multi-face.
Gold mode?
Yeah, gold.
Just like Vegeta. Like,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
Yeah, and there was I often wanted the sword. I love that sword. I used to mess with it whenever we were shooting.
Like, and granted, I know I was chosen to be the Red Ranger, but at the same time, some of the shots that were done of me were really amazing, but it wasn't shared throughout the cast, and it kind of bummed me out. Like, it was like very centered. I remember working with like cranes and octochopters with like all these like epic shots, and I'm like,
You gotta take
their
your shirt
characters
off.
are amazing. Yeah, I gotta take my shirt
Oh,
off.
I have to show off
and
his
it was
skin.
beautiful.
They literally asked me like, okay, can you come in? You want to take shots of your body? I'm like, why? I don't know, just in case. And then we end up shooting like a week later.
That was the second best site in New Zealand right there.
Yes. I was across the way.
I didn't get a podium in the command center.
Oh my gosh, you didn't.
It's fine. I have a
It
trident.
doesn't sound like it's fine. I don't want.
But hey, well, we're on the topic
Speak
of
to
like,
Tetsu though in your own language.
I do have my
you have your own.
You
I do
have
have
your
my,
own.
I have
You're
my
an alien.
and a spaceship and a trident.
I'm really worried because the Rangers do strength this friendship, and I don't want to.
You're ruining it.
Yeah, this really cool wristband.
I did.
You guys all inherited stuff with these roles, and to your point about Vegeta, how did you train? Because Vegeta is all about training. It got me thinking, what did you guys do to stay powerful?
Well, we had conveniently located across the street a really nice park.
Slash volcano.
Volcano.
Yeah.
Also doubled as an active volcano, which was interesting.
Did you throw any gold rings in there while you
And
get rid of stuff?
we thought about sliding into the center.
Oh.
No, that would
It's got loose mud, so you can kind of just slip in there.
And like nice fluffy
Grass.
metal-y
Yeah,
grass.
a
I
Jeep
mean,
drove
it
down there
looked
once.
like
But we
Roll down.
would go across the park and we could train over there. Like whenever we knew we had a civilian fight coming up, everybody would go across the park and do some kicks, do stretch a
Well,
little
also
bit, just make sure.
our stunt doubles are incredible martial
Oh,
artists.
yeah.
And they trained us when we needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
Right
always
before we
there.
go there,
So-
we have training the whole time.
Easy to work with, and experienced, and professional and diligent. They take the time to like, make sure that we mastered everything is to our highest ability. And then at the same time we pushed ourselves.
Yeah.
All of us are like doing competitions. Who can do the splits first? In both directions, and just like own it.
We tried. We had the two of us. We
Yeah,
tried
we would
so
go
hard
home.
to do
Like,
that.
let's do this.
Oh my gosh. He can still do the splits. I can't anymore.
And they would help us the day before we had a really big shoot or a really big fight. They would help us, and it, they were always there for us. And we asked for it. We wanted it. We wanted to have more civilian stuff. And
we
we're just
pushed
thankful that
our producers.
we got it. And yeah, it's this season. It's probably our favorite season coming
Oh
out.
gosh.
Yeah, but that's where you guys really get to shine. Like, as actors when you're doing the civilian
These
stuff.
next, these
Last
next
episode.
12
Once they saw that, they're willing to go the distance. And granted, we can't get hurt because we got to show up on set. I was putting a neck brace at one time, and that's not a cute look, especially with the helmet on.
The power didn't protect you
Yeah,
that
like,
day.
in bed, that's probably a bad idea. Can't eat anything.
We have a really great picture of him sitting at the table, just like with this horrible expression of frustration on his face because he can't turn his neck.
But once they saw that we were willing to put in that kind of effort, they allowed us to do more civilian, more choreography. It was a privilege.
Now I've got a question. I think a lot about how the show works, and I've always wondered like when they're like, okay, you're the Red Ranger, you're the Yellow Ranger, the Pink Ranger. Do they like wheel out like just a rack of clothes and you have to pick which Or they're just like, no, this is what you're wearing for a year.
That
I think we should let these two take this one. Christina?
They did wheel out a rack of clothes and we tried on a bunch of things, but they did pick what we were gonna wear. Well, we didn't know we were gonna wear it for a year.
Sorry.
Until we started wearing it
should
for a
take
year.
this one.
Well, you know,
Actually, what are you talking about?
Oh, I had to wear so many weird things.
Like, do we ever wash our clothes?
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna be the weird smelly kid in class?
Yeah.
What's
I
going
don't know if you
on?
noticed, but we actually don't wear any of the clothes with that same set. Did you notice that?
Is there just one?
We all wear
Just
the
one.
same
42
clothes.
episodes.
42 episodes.
It's really like cartoon characters. You're like,
SpongeBob.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I think a lot of it was so that
I just own the same
so
polo.
that, you know,
I don't know what's wrong with that.
40 of the same
I've
people.
noticed Gian's jacket gets a lot of wear.
well aware.
It does get a lot of
I have some more.
Did they let you keep any of it? To take it away?
I got my
not yet.
I got my leather wristband.
Okay, sick. Fantastic. So,
Yeah, the tiny little memento.
Now, there is a moment that is my favorite moment on Super Megaforce so far. It's with you. It's when Jay, like you guys turn into the Super Megaforce Rangers for the first time, and Jake's color is switched to green.
Oh, you're talking.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
and you ask Gosei, why am I green now?
Yeah.
And he says there's a very good reason for that, and then it cuts to commercial. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's been one of the funniest moments of the whole show.
what did he say when it went to commercial?
when I
No, what did he say when you read it? I heard him in his room. We just hear,
What the? Yeah.
guys, you guys read this?
Yeah.
Like,
I read it. I thought it was a joke at first. I thought that like they just hadn't finished it because they hadn't thought of a good enough reason yet. They were like, oh, we got so many things. We didn't want to write one thing down. And so I went and I asked, who was it? I think it was Jason at that time. I went up to one of the writers. I was like, hey man, so he doesn't have anything for the reason. I had a couple ideas I wanted to throw at you. You know, and I threw a couple ideas and he goes, oh bro, that's how it's written.
Yeah.
It's that. No! I'm changing colors. Something. Give me something.
He needs the explanation.
It's a pretty major thing for
And
him.
then-
he
but
was
I gotta
playing
say-
soccer in his suit and he fell in
Yeah.
the grass. What happened with that one?
I gotta say,
He ran out of shot.
I love that there is no reason though, because it has given me some of the most fulfilling reasons from fans that I never would have gotten.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Well, I just one somebody came up to me, it was like a week ago or something, and they said, "Well, I think you turned green because you got sick of being black."
Get it?
It just it's just like it was so cute and the wordplay and I liked it.
Oh, it's
I liked
adorable.
it. Yeah, I mean the kid was 12, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 12. That's a good
12,
age.
that's
So on the Power Rangers,
Super cool
like,
age.
in this
Oh. We don't judge.
yeah,
I still watch it.
forever young.
It's true. Who wants to grow?
I don't see any 12-year-olds in here, so I wouldn't feel that bad.
yeah. No 12-year-olds are bringing cameramen into Power Rangers. So think about that 12-year-old.
Yes. Enjoy 6th grade.
Yeah.
So, have you guys had like a favorite interaction with like one of the guest stars coming back? I know I just watched the one with Casey from Jungle Fury coming back. That was a really fun episode.
I really liked
With
that
tigers.
episode, yeah.
That was a really good one. You guys got to go in the woods and
Yeah,
learn
no,
kung
we
fu.
got it. in the-
That tiger pit felt a little scary.
That's the zoo.
Oh yeah.
Dude, filming at the zoo was awesome.
We actually
Yeah.
went in there, and the tiger was not let loose inside the enclosure. He was behind bars. He was there.
You see
And
bones
so you know, you walk in, it just
everywhere.
it feels a little creepy in there.
Yeah.
And he can smell you too after you leave. So we
Well,
leave, we
especially
let
if you
the
don't wash
tiger
your
out.
clothes.
Yeah. I still love it.
There have been some Power Rangers in this bit.
Yeah.
Very good drag.
Yeah.
So did you have a favorite like
Favorite.
interaction with one of the legendary Rangers?
That was my favorite.
I mean, I loved, for me, there was episode, was it 5 or 6? Save My Surprise, where Alex Harper comes as Jake. Alex and I were roommates for about 2 years before he was the Red Ranger. So, you know, we always would joke about, like, hey man, we should get on a series together and, you know, act together. And then 5 years later, he comes and does a cameo. And
5 years and a world away.
It
We
was
actually,
a trip.
Alex and I went to the same high school.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
So is there like a high school somewhere where they're producing?
They just pump them out.
bread. No,
everywhere
we're bread.
with bread.
If you only knew.
Yeah. Ranger High.
Yeah, I like it.
It's called Disneyland.
So is it
Everybody wants Ranger High. I got two guys who could write Ranger High
Let's do
pretty
it.
well.
We can all be professors then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey.
Bring it in.
Yeah, I mean we can't forget about the guy sitting over there. Big man himself.
Yeah, we got our Jason David Frank.
Hey, Jason David Frank is pretty awesome now that he's here.
Hey!
two Green Rangers coming together. The only two Rangers. No, there's more. There's more. Change colors.
Yeah.
He's got like 5 colors.
Yeah, he's got a bunch.
Yeah, and actually Jibo is got 2 colors as well.
That's right.
Yeah, silver and gold.
Yeah.
And titanium. Yeah, and purple at one point.
I'm yellow.
Taking them all out.
Yeah.
20-something right there.
Yeah,
Yellow sometimes.
but you're a consistent yellow. Full on 20 seasons of yellow.
Goes from neon and mustard.
Yeah, it's like red, dark red, blood red, light red.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about the idea of the Blood Red Ranger.
Yeah.
That's a free one for everybody out there.
Tasty
That
fruit.
green?
Yeah, you know, more sugar, less citrus. Balance on the palate.
So one of the other things I've been wondering about is the Power Rangers are kind of the most well-known live-action superheroes. Like Power Rangers didn't originate in comics; they don't come from cartoons or anything. It's always real people.
Yeah.
So when it's so weird to be sitting here again because it's you guys are those characters from watching TV. So. Is that something that happens like when you're out, when you go to the store to get some stuff? Yeah, like kids around and they're like,
Yeah, you need to hear this.
So I don't like I've been in 2 episodes. Not a lot of people have seen it, but I'm in Trader Joe's one day, and this little blonde kid, walks up to me, and just in passing, he touches my shirt and he goes, and then he just walks away, like he was enamored, but at the same time he's just like, it was creepy.
Yeah, I wasn't a little kid. I was down getting the cereal off the box. Just want to clarify.
Okay,
You're not going to get your Joe O's.
Trying to get my Trader Joe's. Trader Joe. Caleb? I've been talking a lot.
You have been talking a lot. That's what you do. It's cool.
I like this. Kind of a
Our greatest power is friendship.
a little spousal relationship.
There's always the comedy duo. We're kind of the bulk and skull of Power Rangers
Thanks.
journalism.
Which one of you spoke?
I'm bulk. He's skull.
It's true.
We're inverting the paradigm.
I have the laugh.
The singularity has come and gone. So one of the coolest things, if you're a longtime Power Rangers fan, is watching the career trajectories of the actors. People go on to do awesome things, great things. Like the star of iZombie, she's a former Yellow Ranger from RPM.
That's right.
Tons of people doing tons of projects. What are some dream projects from this cast?
Yeah, we were talking
Dream
about
big,
that earlier.
blue sky, people.
To be a consistent working actor in the industry and giving back to the industry and contributing, a friend of mine is Adeline Kane, who's in CW show Rain, and she wasn't a Power Ranger, but she was on the show, and just see where she's gone is inspirational, and she's a wonderful person. It's just to be in the industry, like it's a passion of all of ours.
Yeah, I want to be Altair from Assassin's Creed, and that movie's already getting made, so I might have missed my opportunity.
Do you do parkour?
Yeah, we're gonna go do
Yeah, I
that
thought
course later.
Oh,
you said you were going to do
yeah.
the
Wow.
Ninja Warrior thing. If
Yeah.
you're in San Diego, check that out.
Yeah, there's a bunch of assassins in that creed.
Oh man.
Yes, there are.
Well,
fit in.
I guess I've always wanted to be a soldier in some kind of World War II-ish movie. So like Inglourious Bastards, like Brad Pitt's role in that, or
Can't you
I guess
picture him?
Saving Private Ryan.
Ratty.
Yeah, I like my Nazi scout.
And I'm gonna get my scalps.
Nazi scout.
I want 200
Now I
scalps.
just really want Power Rangers versus Nazis.
Yeah.
I really
Yes.
want that to happen. Go
New level
on
on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Rangers versus.
Wouldn't that be great though? You load up Call of Duty and suddenly it's morphin' time.
Up down left, right, ABC.
I don't know, just to work, like just to be able to say I'm an actor.
Oh, stop
I
being
have a
humble. He has a production company that he started.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want that. I have a production company called Best Friends Club. We're on YouTube and Funny or Die.
How
Check
genius
them
is that
out.
name, by the way?
I started with my friends, and we do skits right now.
And they're hilarious.
Yeah,
They're really funny.
we have a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I really want that to take off, just for me and my friends. I kind of started diving into like this directing field, and producing like.
This thing.
See, I've just
Magical
dived.
thing.
I've dived into this
Yeah.
directing field, and
Don't drink my
I've
coffee.
grasped it.
Don't drink my coffee.
No, I kind of want that to go somewhere. I set the goal by 2016. I really want to be at Sundance with a feature film. So, well, I said 2015, but shh. So, I mean, I said this year, but it's not gonna happen.
Or 16.
So, yeah, I mean, I really want to go to Sundance, take a feature film, and go. Yeah.
I'm I've always been really into like powers, obviously, and like supernatural, like sci-fi kind of stuff. So growing up, so being a Power Ranger itself made me. So I would love to be anything with like X-Men, or I really want them to do a Sailor Moon in America, but like version.
How was that?
I think that would,
Have you ever watched the Japanese live action Sailor Moon?
no, but I heard about it. I
Oh,
watched
it's
it.
action Sailor Moon?
It's bananas.
I heard it was kind of insane.
Yes.
They tried to do an American Sailor Moon, and there's like a pilot on YouTube you can find where it was live action, but
But I
it
feel like
cut
it's-
to animation when they transformed. It
Oh.
was very
The
weird.
best part about the Japanese one is when she transforms, like, she does the pose where, like, she puts her leg up behind her head, and it's very clearly just someone off screen holding a boot. And Luna is a puppet. It's amazing.
That's
Look
awesome.
at straight up.
Check
You
into
play
that.
that
It's
so
cool.
well.
We're gonna
I
so well.
That was my favorite, one of my favorite cartoons growing up, and I would die to do that. So
Well, don't die.
I'm not gonna. I mean,
We gotta keep you alive so you can do it.
Yeah. She would be reincarnated in another planet thousands of years later
Right,
after
right.
a great war in
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
you
Some
know,
Sailor Moon jokes for everybody at home.
Totally on.
yeah, maybe.
I just, really want to be able to tell stories that are completely different from my life. So it's just to experience other people's lives and stories, and but I would also love to play a princess
Yeah.
or maybe a queen.
you'd make a good.
I really, that's one of my
She is a
You're the
princess.
pink
I
princess.
can see you drinking tea at like the crown. Yeah.
Who's the only one wearing a dress right now?
But as you are, I can
I
see like who you are as
I'm a
like
lady.
a wild person. You like to explore things. There's a new movie coming out called Wild with Reese Witherspoon, and like she just goes on this adventure just out there, like into the wild with Emil Hirsch. I just feel like
Give me an audition.
that's who you
John.
are though.
Give
But
me an
that's like
audition.
you in your regular life is like
Yeah,
just
I
go
know,
on
but
adventure.
I want to do things that are just completely different from me.
Yeah.
So I could learn more about
Everything else. Yeah.
That's because in real life you do have a giant robot. And you do
Yes.
a lot of fighting
Yeah.
space villains.
Yes.
Yeah, that happens.
Well, guys, I think that's all the time we have. Thank you guys so much.
No,
thank you.
For coming back and talking to us this year. This is the cast of Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Caleb Gilner, Chris Sims, ComicsAlliance.com. Check out Super Mega Force on Nickelodeon.
We're back August 30th.
August 30th.
August 30th. They're back.
Yes, get excited, guys.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.